guys, I know it's been a while since my last vlog. I just wanted to start this up again. Funny enough, the last time I did a vlog, I was talking about how I was going to start TikTok. I focused so much on TikTok that I ended up neglecting YouTube entirely. And funny enough, today and yesterday, TikTok has actually been down. I don't actually know if it's because of the crazy storm in the east, or it's because I guess the United States decided to buy TikTok out from China. So I'm not sure what the case is, but yeah, I just wanted to give an update. I want to get back into vlogging. Not so much like technical stuff. I just want to like document my life and kind of catch up on here, and more so for myself, not for anyone else. I just want to have documentation of my life, and that's kind of what I started off this channel doing. I wanted it more so as like a journal. I did start journaling, but sometimes I feel like I don't capture that, and writing it on paper is good for myself to just like jot down ideas, but I almost never revisit it. And I think with like a video vlog style journal, there's just a lot more things that I can like revisit and watch in the future. And like if I ever have kids, I can show my kid that this is what your dad was like. So yeah, I just wanted to give a little life update. I think the last time I was on this channel, I ended up just getting this camera, and I was a complete beginner with it. And then when I started TikTok, I was like, TikTok, everyone says to use your phone because it's just like more organic and stuff. So I put this camera away, this camera that I spent like nearly $10,000 for the setup. That wasn't the best idea. Later on, as I was making videos, I wanted some sort of competitive edge. And I was like, why don't I just use my expensive camera just so that I could feel like I'm getting use out of it? And then when I did, funny enough, that's when a lot of my videos started popping off because I guess people like the quality. I decided that I would use the camera more often, and now I use it. I did some modifications. If you want to know all the different like upgrades I did to the camera, I can go over that in a separate video if there's interest. I was actually supposed to be in that storm, that crazy East Coast storm, in Pittsburgh today for work, but all the flights got canceled. It was too crazy. So I ended up staying home, and yesterday Julie and I ended up cleaning the house, and we set the office up, and this is what the office looks like now. I don't know if you can see that, and let me see if I can get that light to, there you go, can you see that? It says, oh, it's backwards, but don't quit. So I ended up deciding I want to stay home today because I was supposed to travel, and there's all this stuff that I have to take care of. So I'm probably going to be heading out to the gym in a little bit. I wanted to bask in my office today because it looks so nice after we cleaned it and everything. Aside from me just vlogging and using this camera, I also want to make use of all the other cameras that I bought because I spent a lot of money on all these different things. I have this really bad habit where I buy things like on impulse. It could be my ADHD, but I buy them because I think it's gonna improve either my content or the way I feel or the way I'm productive. And then I buy the next best thing, and then that thing just sits on the side. And they're all really good things. I have a Insta360. I have the Osmo Pocket 3, and we got the GoPro, and of course this camera. And we also have the iPhone 17 Pro Max. And then on top of that, I have a whole bunch of different accessories like this tripod, different lighting around the house. And to be honest, a lot of these things I don't use. And it's not that they're bad, it's just that like I have so many, I can't actually use them all at the same time. Like, this camera is so good. I finally found my camera, which is this one, right? And so like a GoPro, it has its use cases. I can take it underwater when I go diving. And then also the Insta360 is great when I'm outdoors and I want to capture the moment and all that stuff. But a lot of these cameras have overlap, and so I really want to get my use out of the cameras that I spent a lot of money for, which is like this one, the DJI Pocket 3. I want to get, start using this guy because it's a great camera, and it kind of just like, I guess the Sony ZV-E one with the G Master 2 lens is just like, it feels so good. It feels like I'm downgrading by using these cameras, but of course I don't want to carry this huge camera when I go to like the gym or if I'm outside and I want to vlog. So yeah, I'll be going out to the gym later on today. I might get some footage. I'm thinking about using the Osmo Pocket 3. It's just a pain in the ass to keep switching like the different settings and stuff to, for footage. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm gonna try and get some footage. I want to get, you know, at least once a week would be good to get a YouTube vlog out. Yeah, I think that would be really good for just making content and documenting my life, and then yeah, self-reflection. So I'll see you guys after the gym. Peace. So I just got back from the gym, and yeah, it was a pretty good workout. I used my Osmo Pocket 3 the entire time I was there, and what I found was it's actually pretty easy to use this, actually more than the Insta360, which I thought, you know, I've used the Insta360 in the gym before, and I thought, you know, I can capture everything without really having to frame it or anything, and it will just stand there and I don't have to really worry about the placement. But I have this little magnetic thing on the back of the Osmo Pocket 3. I don't know if you can see it. And it also opens up so you can do this, and you can pivot it in any angle this way. And then also there's face tracking on the Osmo Pocket 3. So I was just like, basically like, and I would just slap it on the back of something magnetic like that. Like, let's pretend this is like another machine in front of me, and I would like work out. It would capture me, and because there's facial tracking, I didn't really have to do any of the framing. Like, I just put it somewhere and then it would like record me. So it was actually super convenient. I think I even got a overhead shot, which is pretty cool. You can't do that with the Insta360. I mean, you could, but it's just a little more difficult. I thought that one would be easier, but the Osmo Pocket 3 was actually super easy. So I might start using this a lot more. Let me know if you like the gym footage. I think, you know, it's a big part of my life as far as, you know, diet and exercise and all that stuff. This is just a intro back vlog. Don't really have a topic that I want to talk about. I just wanted to start getting the film, especially since TikTok is down. And yeah, hope you liked the vlog so far. And if there's anything that you want to know about or you want me to talk about, whether it's TikTok, finances, health, fitness, or just electronics, because apparently I'm like an electronics influencer for TikTok. So I've accumulated a lot of electronics. So if you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.